star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaking out. You look at the Rockets, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And of course, Los Angeles, they're just one rung below them.
When I look at the Lakers, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while, but it'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Houston. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Thompson. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle. Just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Outside, Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First one falls for him. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift, and that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Now here's Hachimura, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Thompson against Hachimura. Here's Şengün. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Now Los Angeles with it. 6-point game. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Now here's Green. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Golden State Warriors.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Austin Reeves.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Doncic. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Van Vliet outside. The three is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hachimura outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nails it from 3.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. They lead by 7. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Van Vliet's got 8.
Good shot selection from Van Vliet.
On the wing, Reeves. Green covering. Reeves finds Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Thompson against James. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Out to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Top of the key. Luka Doncic again. Give him 8.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Thompson. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Golden State Warriors.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
The Rockets again can't hit. The Lakers trail. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now Green. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. And Şengün throw it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength. And he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And let's see now which rookies have been shooting the rock the best since the All-Star break. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
only taking good looks. This first-year player is shooting it at a high clip since the break.
Well, he's a really high percentage shooter, and he also does a nice job of not allowing defenders to get into his head, and he doesn't allow himself to get rattled either.
Houston on D. 4-point game. And he lobs it up to the rim. The dive for the ball. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here they come. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Man, Thompson, impressive.
Now, here is James. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others. You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Van Vliet with it. Now Doncic defending. Thompson against Hayes. Three-pointer, Brooks. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Hayes. No made baskets yet. Thompson scanning the floor. And here's Green from the arc. And Houston, another three.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Green against Reeves. James, a screen on Green. Here's Reeves. The Rockets pull it in, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Doncic. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. First free throw is good. And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance.
Both free throws good from Thompson. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Doncic. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Drains the triple.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Thompson with it. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And that one's good. Thompson. Give him 8 points now. So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 9. Pass to connect. Here's Hayes. Here's Finney-Smith. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
And here's Green from the arc. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's Finney-Smith. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Clock is at 3. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The Rockets lead by 9. Thompson with it, picked up by James. Green, the pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here is James. 11 points in the game. Smith with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Outside, Green. Here's Thompson, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Doncic against Green. James, a screen on Green. Doncic passes to James. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, there's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. So it's Los Angeles now. 15-point game. To the inside. James, outside. Green against Doncic. Over Green. Doncic shot is good.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Green against Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Outside for Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Reeves comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Alperen Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Green. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor, and Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That is, that's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
That free throw misses. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Now here's Finney Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Reeves, the pass to Finney Smith. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Outside Whitmore. No good with the triple. Amin Thompson. He is feeling it tonight. And he's been the driving force for the Rockets. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Vincent in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Holiday. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Vanderbilt. And here's Vincent. Now here's Finney-Smith. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Count it for Vincent.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Inside. The 6-footer. Şengün, no good. Lakers trail by 11. Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Outside Reeves. Over Holiday. Again, the Lakers score.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
Outside Holiday. Here's Şengün. Good on the 13-footer. Şengün's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Vincent. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Pass to Connect. The 3 is up. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston leading by 11. Here's Holiday. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Reeves. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And that one falls for Reeves. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously, and size certainly helps, and then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Şengün. Puts it up from 12. Another one falls for Houston.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Vincent. Over Holiday. Vincent can't hit. Houston leading by 14. Eason, pass to Holiday. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's picked off. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Reeves has understated size for a guard, attacking that rim.
Outside Holiday, picked by Smith. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Eason, down low. Here's Şengün. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Reeves. And here's Hachimura. Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. A deep three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Whitmore, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Offline with a 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Eason up top. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Pass to Şengün. And Finney-Smith over to help. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Reeves. He has 6. Here's Hachimura. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, Rui Hachimura's teammates love seeing extra effort and hustle like that.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Such a wide-open look. Reeves has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Holiday passes to Şengün. Pass to Whitmore. And the layup is good. Whitmore's gotten his 2nd bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable 3-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Hachimura.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
Some changes for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Reeves, and Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Whitmore. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Every team wants to have an enforcer or 2, somebody who's physical, unafraid, gives his teammates confidence. Brooks is one of those guys.
And Brooks drops them both.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And looking at their defensive marks, they are top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. This is a squad that wants to shut down teams on a nightly basis.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Take a break. Take a break. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. Pass to Thompson. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 15. On the wing, Hachimura, defended by Şengün. Here's Doncic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. That one misses. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. That's good from Smith. And the 3rd pick in 2022, Jabari Smith Jr., he struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
Thompson against Doncic. Thompson passes to Green. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer this rookie can be. Thompson just doing whatever he wants right now.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Hachimura. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And he knocks down the first one.
No, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And both free throws good for Hachimura. The Rockets lead by 13. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. Thompson outside. Now here's Green. Picked by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Hachimura finds Doncic. From the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. At one point, they led by 16.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Brooks, the pass to Green. A teardrop. Jalen Green.
A nice decision from Green that time, showing you the savvy to go to the floater there.
Outside Vanderbilt. James against Brooks. James deciding where to go with it. And there's the drive. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
It's Thompson, high post. Outside, Green. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Doncic, a screen on Brooks. For 3. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Brooks outside, back to Thompson. Pass to Green, now Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Up and over Doncic. Thompson with it. From deep three-point land. That one's off. Shooting 7 for 10 now. Lakers trail by 10. And here's Doncic. On the wing, Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
The Rockets lead by 8. Outside, Green. On the take. And the shot goes. Green's got 14. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Doncic on the take. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith no good. Well, the Lakers shooting it well at 59%. Van Vliet against Doncic. Shoots from 14. Another miss by Doncic. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead to build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Houston Rockets. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Lakers.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Amen Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Pulls it. Luka on the attack.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
On the wing, Green. And Hayes comes to help. Thompson against Hachimura. Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Pass to Hachimura. On the wing, Reeves. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Green.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Thompson. Now here's Şengün. And here's Green from the arc. James with the rebound. Pass to Hachimura. Over Green. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 7.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
Thompson outside. To the paint. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The Rockets in 5th.
Over this last stretch, their defense has been airtight. The opponents have had a tough time executing at the offensive end.
Lakers trail by 6. Doncic passes to Hayes. Now James. Brooks defending. James against Brooks. It's hauled in by Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Reeves with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Luka against resistance.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Hachimura against Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. Pulls it in from the elbow. Thompson, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic against Van Vliet. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up. Doncic, no good. The Rockets lead by 4. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And they're in the NBA's top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. When they're playing with full intensity, their defense is up there with the best of them.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
His 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Houston leading by 6. Here's Green. He's got 14. Pass to Sengun. Over Reeves. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Hachimura sets a screen. Releases. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Hachimura. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter. Doncic against Van Vliet. Sengun, the screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Sengun. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Sengun, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Sengun out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Sengun. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Tell you what, Alperen Sengun is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Now here's Hachimura. He's got 7. Green with the ball. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 7. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Thompson, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Thompson at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
That one misses.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Eason's checked in for Brooks. And he ends up missing both free throws.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 26. Here's Hachimura. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Thompson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now. Left side Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic, guarded by Van Vliet. Doncic against Van Vliet. Doncic, no good. Houston leading by 5. Eason, the pass to Green. Van Vliet against James. Back to Green. Fires from deep. The Rockets with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
James passes to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Outside Eason. Outside Green. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. Green going right at the rim, and he gets it to go. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Now here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Counted from distance.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
All right, fans. Here comes your Lakers girl.
Smith checked in for Los Angeles. And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which 2 guards have been making an impact with their passing this season. Second is Austin Reeves.
Yeah, and this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Now here's Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot comes out.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith's checked in. Both free throws good from Thompson. And here's Doncic. 26 points for him. Outside Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's James. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Van Vliet left side. He drops it from range. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Doncic finds Reeves. James, a screen on Green. And here's Reeves outside. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. There's the three. Doncic, count it.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Smith outside. Pass to Green. Van Vliet with it. Guarded by Doncic. Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet left side. Good D by Doncic. Lakers trail by 7. Right side Reeves. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's James. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Adams checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Van Vliet.
LeBron James. One shot.
That free throw good from James. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way. And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Both free throws good from James. And Houston has possession. A minute 15 left in the third. Here's Green. James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Holiday's over to help. It's stolen by Holiday. To the inside. Green in the lane.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Reeves against Green. Outside Reeves. Clock at 6. And Green comes to help. From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
Gotta love seeing Green deliver the revenge three ball. Payback right at you. Great response.
Holiday against Doncic. Finney-Smith, a screen from outside the arc. He's off on that one. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Come on, everyone.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Goodwin in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. And he gets that one. Şengün's got 19 points.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
James against Eason. James strong inside.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Whitmore. Launches it. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists in the game.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
And it's James with the jam.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Whitmore. Back to Holiday. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Goodwin, 2 shots.
First one falls. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Good on the shot. Here's Goodwin. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's James. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
Holiday's checked in for Shepard.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, LeBron James.
James, no good on the free throw.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Whitmore. Picked by Smith. And that one's good. Whitmore. And the Rockets lead by 5.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's James on the wing. James double team. Goodwin passes to Vincent. Takes the 3. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Eason against James. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Şengün. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
Good job by Şengün finding the open man. It's what great centers do.
James. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Whitmore. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for Houston, Aaron Holiday. At the line for one.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. And Milton subbed in for Vincent. Van Vliet's checked in for the Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Shot clock at 6. From 15 feet away, it's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Goodwin passes to Hayes. Now here is James. Now Hayes. Pass to Milton. Rebound by Van Vliet.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Smith with a screen on Milton. Milton against Van Vliet. Over Milton. And another miss by Houston.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Back to James. Pass to Goodwin. Now Milton. To end the cold spell. James can't get it to go.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Van Vliet with it. Şengün, the screen. Nice move. Van Vliet misses. Lakers trail by 9.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
His fourth personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Playing from behind, trying to catch up at this point. They've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Connects checked in for LeBron. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Milton. Williams is checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Hachimura. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 7. Pass to Şengün. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
At the line for the Rockets, Alperen Şengün, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Williams. Good on both.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Now here's Doncic. Over Van Vliet. And the shot is good off the backboard. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
Houston leading by 5. Van Vliet to pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. Houston with another miss.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pass to Finney Smith. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Outside Eason. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Şengün's got 6 here in the quarter.
Tough for a defender to challenge the shot when the height differential is so pronounced.
Green against Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Reeves. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Van Vliet outside. And here's Şengün. He's marked by Finney Smith. Şengün, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Good D by Şengün. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Green. Over Reeves. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. The 15-footer. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 38 points.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
All right, fans. It's bandstand time. Get ready to dance like everyone is watching. Oh, nice.
And Houston making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. VanVleet on the wing. Outside, Green. Up and over Doncic. The Rockets again can't hit. Lakers trail by 5. The 3, James. The shot won't fall. VanVleet against James. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The 3, James. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 16 points here in the second half.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Brooks. Green with the ball. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. 5 to shoot. Green finds Şengün. And the basket is good.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in.
Second team. Shooting for Houston. Alperen Şengün. At the line for 1. Good shot.
Here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. And there it is for him.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Thompson. Thompson with a screen. A clear look for Green. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Hachimura putting pressure on the defense. That's exactly what they want to get out of him.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Hachimura.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Pass to Şengün. 1:52 left in the final quarter. Comes up empty down low. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
At the line for Los Angeles, Luka taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
And lead against Doncic. It's stolen by Doncic. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Can't connect from short range. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from 11. That one doesn't drop.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Hachimura outside. Doncic on the wing. And no good, trying to use the glass.
I got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. Here's Doncic. And he buries it.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Welcome to the floor. Let's get live.
26 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. This one for three. Oh, he nails it! Oh, an enormous three-point
just a rookie, but Thompson already taking and making big-time shots.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Lead against Doncic. It's off. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And here's Van Vliet. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. That shot, no good. The Lakers trail. On the wing, Hachimura. To the middle. Şengün with a steal. 4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. Down low. Soft touch off the glass. Şengün's got 28 points for the game.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
With a 9-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
There's the double with Thompson. Pass to James. Here's Finney-Smith. James, a screen on Şengün. Clock at 4. Here's Doncic. Good. He hits the jumper. Doncic has got 48.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Van Vliet outside. Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. The Lakers with a rebound. Reeves has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic, a screen on Van Vliet. From deep, Reeves. James, outside. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Green. Houston in the lead. Pass to Thompson. Back to Green. Now Van Vliet. Hachimura covering. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Hachimura. To the inside. Tries again. And there's a nice layup by Şengün. Şengün's got 30 points.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Now here's Doncic. Off the mark from 16 feet. James against Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet. Just under 3.5 minutes played in extra time here. Back to Brooks. Van Vliet with a screen on James. And it's Brooks missing.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now James. Nice work inside from James.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Van Vliet against Doncic. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Van Vliet against Doncic. To tie it up. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Outside for Brooks. Releases. The Rockets again can't hit.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee. Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Green. It's stolen by Doncic. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. And good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. 9 seconds left in overtime. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
The Lakers.
To Thompson to halt the run. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Lakers with the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.